You're like, it's not even recording. Like
it's not yet. But then I heard you heard the button. You heard it go. You heard it go. Stop being so scared. Somebody I almost name dropped. We could talk some tea real quick. All they do is leave voice notes. Yeah, she's in there.
What? She growling at you now?
Who knows? I haven't listened to the voice note yet.
How do I send an emoji? And I sent a picture of my face, and I was like, that conveys this. And then she helped me. Well, first she sent me pictures of a squirrel and then a chipmunk that she made, stickers.
Mm-hmm. She's got like a cricket?
A cricket.
Like the thing that makes stickers.
I don't know.
But she makes her own stickers?
Well, no, like the stickers on the phone.
Oh.
Because she just sends those.
Oh, I thought you just meant like that's like shit that she made.
No. Well, no. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
But like, yeah, I gotcha.
But I just did not know how to convey.
Like my Amberly sticker?
Yeah, it's like that, but it's with animals. She told me to send you the one with the frog. And I was like, he doesn't know you're a frog. And she's like, well, he will.
Now I have to go back to see what this famous emoji looks like. Now we're talking too much time. Bleep.
Oh, shit, you're recording right now?
Yeah. I was wondering why you're holding the microphone this way and that way. I'm like, you're like talking away from it. Okay, we're in a bad spot, low key. Bad spot. But I will. This is the fantasy football update, everybody, that you've been asking for, with one of my advisors here today. We're currently 3-5. We're like 9th place. But we're not out of it yet. We've got like a 78%. No, we got a 32% chance of making the playoffs.
That's pretty low.
Yeah, I know, but if we win out, we'll be...
But not impossible.
Not impossible, exactly. We're making good decisions. But the person that I'm playing is projected to win 149 to 137. But none of my players have played yet. Yesterday, Thursday, the Ravens, hometown team, played against the Dolphins, and he had two players. The quarterback, Lamar Jackson, he scored 25 points. That's a lot because he's been injured. He was out for a few weeks, and he threw 4 touchdowns. It is what it is. Personally, I would rather have a quarterback play on Sunday, so it gives you less chance of losing if you do that. So he had another quarterback, the Giants quarterback, that plays Sunday, and he didn't put him in, so we're fine with that. And then one of the guys that catch the ball scored 14 points. So under their projected total of 15 points. So we're good. We're chilling there. The thing is, he has this guy called Jonathan Taylor. This guy's a beast. That guy's... He's really good at the game, at football. So, we just got to mentally prepare ourselves.
I will say, that sounds better than how you started.
What?
When you got your advisors in the first place.
Oh, Yeah, yes. So, I will say, shout out to us. Because even though all of us have been losing lately, we don't lose by that much anymore. Like, my points for and my points against are really good compared to the record that I have. So we're putting up a lot of points, and we're also losing by a lot of points. Not losing by a lot, but losing by little. So it's like those things matter when it comes to the playoffs, points against and points for. So if it's like one last spot and everybody's tied to get that spot, it'll go to the person that has more points, like against, or like for, like, on our side. Mm-hmm. So I think that if we can get on a hot streak, all of us, and push, we might be able to get that last spot. Are we going to do anything with that last spot? I have no idea. But we might do something, So we have hope.
We're going to manifest it.
We are. Mm-hmm. Yes. I need everybody to put in their powers. The thing that killed us last week, we lost by 10 points.
Is that a lot?
That's a little bit. Okay. That's a small margin. Okay? And the week before that, I beat my boss by less than 2 points. So we were on a good streak. We won 3 games in a row. Mm-hmm. So we're proud of that.
And by win, meaning we lost by only a little.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Our tight end. Remember when I gave you that story? Mm-hmm. Like Jesse, da-da-da-da. So Jesse shot the bed last week. She didn't do anything. Oh. She scored 0 points. And I'm over here screaming at my phone. I'm seeing the time of the game go down. I'm like, come on. Just throw him the ball. Didn't throw them the ball. 0 points. That was the difference. That was the literal difference.
Wasn't I on Jesse's side too?
You were. And you know what? We like Jesse, okay? Jesse's been doing good. Jake Ferguson, that's what we're talking about, guys. Scored 6 touchdowns this year so far. And then their quarterback threw it to him one time. And then he didn't catch it because he threw a hospital ball. We call that, like, where it's like, if you catch it, you're going to get put in the hospital. So I don't blame him for not catching that ball. Like, I don't want to get my fucking brain blended, you know? Mm-hmm. So I don't blame him for not catching it. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, why are you punishing him? You made a mistake, sir. You threw the ball pretty bad. So if you would have caught maybe two passes, we could have won that game. And we could have continued our streak. But it is what it is. Chalk it up to the game. The thing is, we have to make a hard decision. Who are we going to play at quarterback this week? I remember I made you choose between the one that we had and a new person. Mm-hmm. You know, I sent you those screenshots. And you were like, go with the new person.
I don't remember, but I take your word for it.
Yes, you were there. You were there, trust. When you were like, what do these mean? What do these numbers mean? I'm like, just look at those numbers. Yeah, look at those numbers and then compare. Okay, so the guy that we put in, the new guy, he did good when we put him in. But then last week, he was one of those teams that had a vacation. So he had to play the other guy, right? There's no choices to make besides the only choices that you have. So not a bad choice. He popped off last week, but it wasn't enough. And so this week, they both play now. They both have really good matchups. So like either one will probably come out with a very decent amount of points. But one of them plays at 1 p.m. and one of them plays at 8:20 p.m. Okay. Do you think that matters? They both have really, really good matchups, but do you think the time matters? Like if we were to be thinking about how many points we're down later in the day with hopes of like, okay, maybe this guy could get us over that deficit, or we play the guy that starts at 1 p.m. and see how he sets the tone.
Mm-hmm. Is there any concern that their performance would be different depending on the start time?
Yes. So I think the guy that plays at 1 probably plays the worst team. The worst team compared to the guy that plays at 8. Mm-hmm. But it is 8 o'clock. It's later. They've had the whole day to prepare and rest up. Like, I feel like that matters. Like this, like we're basically in November. Mm-hmm. And I think that matters in November. In September, when the season starts, I don't think it matters too much. Mm-hmm. But I think now it matters a little bit, what time they play. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling 1 p.m.
Really?
Yeah.
But remember, the guy that plays at 8 didn't play last week either. So he's been resting pretty much for like basically 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Like as soon as that last game ends.
Didn't you just say that the more that you practice right before then, the better that they might do?
No, I think what I said was...
You said, yeah, if they practice all day, then
they'll
do good after practicing. But even resting...
Yeah, it's like they don't play a football game that week, but they still practice and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like they still like prepare, obviously, but they've had technically 2 weeks to prepare for their opponent that they play at 8 p.m. And the experts say, because I do send my lineups to Jalen's boyfriend, and I'm like, what are your thoughts? Yeah, but she's been on here. I'm gonna blurp your name out. Let me remind myself. But he's like, keep the lineup as it is. Don't change it. I put in, for your knowledge, I put in the guy that plays at 8 p.m. Mm-hmm. Just because he's projected to have 0.18 more points than the other guy. It's a very small number at the end of the day. But what are your thoughts? Do we go with the 8 p.m. guy or the 1 p.m. guy?
I mean, I can't argue with the expert projections.
But
right?
You can, though. You can. That's why we have... I don't really listen to him. But I do set it as a baseline, and then I ask everybody. I'm like, what should we do? Mm-hmm. And then it goes completely different than what he said to do. And it's been working out for us, you know? Last week was an outlier. Everybody was on vacation, technically. Mm-hmm. But...
So, back to 1 p.m., though. If they're playing a worse team, doesn't that mean they're more likely to win and score more points? Is that how that works?
That's how that works. But the thing about our quarterback is that he's got a ceiling. His name is Jordan Love. He's got a ceiling. he hasn't scored more than like 25 points ever in his life.
That's what a ceiling means?
Yeah. So, like, realistically, like, it's been, like, since, like, last week, I think he scored, let's see how much he scored last week. He scored 28.3 points, right? That's the highest he's ever scored. The last time he did that was, like, a year ago that day. And he hasn't scored more than 28 points.
And this is which time? This is the 1 p.m. or the
1 p.m. 1 p.m. So, that's the highest he probably ever do is 28 points. And he only scored 3 touchdowns. That's not a lot. Like, Lamar Jackson scored 4 touchdowns yesterday, and he had 25. So, just to put that on the record. Like, he's had some big games. Like, it's like, the first week, he only gave me 15 points. Then after that one, 20 points. You know, we still lost those games. The third week, he played Cleveland. He gave me 11 points. That's when I was super mad. I was like, what the fuck? And then I don't even think I played him that time. I put in Jackson Dart because he plays for the Giants, so that's my favorite team. So I was like, you know what? Let me just see. Maybe he'll do better. So I put him in there. He gave. That's where we won our first game, I think. So we were happy about that. And then the next week, he gave me 26 points. I was okay. He's hot. You know, he's getting back to it. Then he was on his vacation. That didn't help us. We had to scramble. We had to find another person to put in. And then he came back and gave me 14 and 13 points. The week he gave me 13 points, though, we put in the new guy. So that was a good decision that we made. We put in the other guy. He gave me like 20-something points. So we were happy with that decision. And then I had to put him back in, give me 28 points. He plays Carolina, which is notorious to giving quarterbacks more than 20 points every game this season. So we have that guarantee at least, right? We think. Nothing's guaranteed. He could go back and give me an 11-point game again. Because that's not out of his wheelhouse to do, you know? So you see where my dilemma is with putting him in the game?
And this is still 1 p.m. we're talking
This is still
about?
1 p.m.
I feel like your heart's at the 8 p.m. one. The evening one.
But again, we picked him up recently, right? The day we picked him,
a chance.
Yeah, we picked him up, and then he put up 20 points. That's the first time we played him. Then I switched him back out because I was like, okay, let's put in the other guy again. The other guy did relatively good, and then he was gone last week. Didn't give me any points. The week we didn't put him in, he only gave me 8 points. You see. But he started off bad, though. We didn't have him on our team when he started off bad, but he had 5 points the first week, 15 points the next week, 16, 27, 20, and then 8. And then he was resting. Now he plays Washington Commanders, so another local town team. He plays them this week. I'm thinking he'll have a good game, too. So I think either one we put in there, we're going to have a good game. I think the difference is just literally what time. Like, 1 p.m. is early. There's 3 games on Sunday. A 1 p.m. game, a 4 o'clock game, and then the 8 o'clock game. So I think, because we're already down 39 points. So I'm thinking, like, what if we save him towards the end of the night?
See, in my brain, without knowing any history of how football works or how the players do, I would think, like, they're not going to be freezing their ass off at 1 p.m. I don't know where the game's at.
This one's at...
not going to be freezing their ass off, so they'll probably move better.
This one's in Green Bay.
Okay. So
It's fucking cold.
Yeah, it'll be cold there.
The Sunday night one is in D.C. It'll be cold here.
Yeah,
There, too.
not as cold, though. Yeah, I mean, I think of the temperature difference because our bodies move differently in cold temperature. I think of how, I mean, there's probably still going to be practicing, but they would have half a day of practice, so probably be less likely to get tired at that point.
They'll do like a warm up at like 11, and then go back in before the game starts.
But I think there's also individual differences in how people perform in the afternoons versus the evenings. I don't know how they are.
I don't know if this makes a difference, but the Green Bay guy, he's been on the team for a while, maybe like 3 or 4 years already. The 8 p.m. guy, this is his first year on this team. He plays for Seattle. It's the first year. You know, again, he had an up and down, start to the year. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Honestly, vibe check. I like the name Jordan Love.
This guy's name's Sam Darnold, though. He used to play for New York, the Jets.
Okay.
And then they threw him away. But Sam Darnold's a California kid. And you did say it's going to be cold. I don't know if that's important. I don't know where Jordan Love is from, but he plays in fucking Green Bay, so he better be used to the fucking cold. You know? And those quarterbacks, they're known to be used to the cold. Because even the guy that played there previously, he was from Southern California too. And he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Okay.
So we're feeling 1 p.m.?
I'm feeling 1 p.m.
We're feeling 1 p.m. We're gonna make that move. We're gonna make that move here right now. And you know what? It works out for us, right? Let's say he does really good, gets like 20 points, right? Minimum, right? We still have Jesse playing on Monday night. And so if we're down maybe like 10, 15 points, he could get us there. He could get us there over the line.
Okay.
So I'm keeping that in my back pocket. You know, he plays on Monday. I feel safe with that. The real problem is the guy that Bonnie. Remember Bonnie? We talked about Bonnie and like it was hot at the beginning and then it was just cold the rest of the way. So he's been resting since like week 4. He hasn't played a game. Because
I thought they aren't actually resting. They're still
No, he's hurt.
Oh.
He had a bone bruise.
Oh no.
So
Doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't sound good. So he had a vacation last week. So he's ready to go. Full speed. He's back. He's ready to put full effort. Did we put him in? I have him in right now because all the other options are.
I don't know. I'd kind of want to see how his first week goes.
See, I think like that too. And every time I don't do that, they pop off on the bench. What the fuck was that?
I think that's the trick-or-treaters.
Is it? Ain't nobody here.
That time.
Oh shit! It's about to be 6 o'clock. We gotta go. So do we put in Bonnie?
I lean towards no, but I know you've gotten fucked every time you haven't. So.
History shows.
Yeah.
I get fucked.
I think actually you do it this time, and if you get fucked by putting him in, then we don't.
Then we don't do it again. Okay. Okay. Because honestly, we have and this is what I'll end this on. There's a quarterback by the name of Bo Nix. He plays for the Denver Broncos. I have 2 Denver Bronco players on my team. Why has Bo Nix for like the past 3 weeks scored like more than 30 points? And then none of the guys I have on my team score like a lot of points. I'm like, who are you throwing the ball to, Bo? But he's selfish. I've gone back and I've seen, I'm like, he's running for touchdowns. He's running for yards. I'm like, give it to this guy. Give it to the other guy. And there's rumors that they might trade for another wide receiver. There's rumors. So I might have to pick up that guy before he gets traded. But then I can't drop anybody. I feel like my team is set at this point. Again, we have a lot of points. We're putting up a lot of points. We're just losing by a little bit of points now. Like in the beginning, we lost by like more than like 20, 40 points. Like it was a big range, right? I'm like, oh, those are clear losses. Like
we as if that wasn't just you before you got your.
I got blown out by like 40 points. Okay, now everybody wants. Like, hey, we weren't on a team yet.
Maybe it's not the trick-or-treaters.
Maybe it's the neighbor's friend.
Maybe.
In my old room. Anywho. So we put in Bonnie. We're putting in Jordan. That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Putting in Jordan.
Yeah.
Ooh, almost dropped Samuel.
Those are the 2 choices we're making?
Those are the 2 choices we're making.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to put in Jordan. Hopefully he sets the tone. And then we win this week. We got to win.
Oh, we'll win.
It's a must win. And if we don't win, I'm going to call you.
Oh,
I'm going to be like, I can't believe we lost.
And I might answer.
I'm going to wait until it's on Do Not Disturb. At like 8 p.m. That's when it usually goes on.
Damn.
I've noticed.
Nah, it's like 9 or 10.
No, well, there's one day I went there. I wanted to text you, and it's like, so-and-so has notification silence.
I saw you were about to text me, and I went, do not disturb.
You saw my bubble? That's fucked up.
Maybe.
That's bullying.
You know what's even more fucked up?
What?
Knowing my schedule.
Hey. That's the time I usually reply back.
That's how I know to put it on Do Not Disturb.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. So I will reach out to the rest of the committee to see what they're gonna change, and we'll see if we win.
Okay.
If we're deep into the season, we have very few games left. We need to win out. Going in there, 8-5, that wouldn't be the worst thing. We're right there. We're right there, and I think I get to play one of my other bosses one more time, and that's a guaranteed win. So we'll be at least 4-5 at some point. This week, this guy's got 40 points up on the board. He only has 8 players left. I have the full 10. I feel like that's an advantage. So we'll see. Hey, thank you for your time. This was good. I needed to talk some things out. And Bonnie, Brock Bowers, don't fuck me. That'll be rude. Because I'm not even asking for it. But you have been this whole season. I took him really high. I took him in like the 3rd round. I was like, damn, this guy was really good last year. And then I was like, you know what? Let's take him. Let's give him a chance. And he's got a fucking bone bruise. Can you believe that? Of all things, a bone bruise? I don't even know what that is. That doesn't sound real. Yeah, that's what I'm like, how do you bruise your bone?
I thought by definition, bruising wouldn't happen on the bone.
No, I think it's like so deep that it's like right at the bone. Like bruise like from here all the way into your bone.
Oh, wow.
Not in your bone, but like, how, it stops. Your meat stops at the bone.
At the bone.
Yeah.
So when it stops at the bone, that makes it bone.
It's a deep breathe. I don't know. It sounds fake to me too. That's the same face I made. I was like, what the fuck is a bone bruise? But we're gonna give him a chance. And also, because out of pure desperation, I don't want to start any of those Bronco people that I told you about, because he's not throwing them touchdowns. So why do I have them? But I keep them just in case, like in case of emergency. So we're gonna put in Deebo Samuel. He did it shitty last week. I'm not gonna lie, so that didn't help us either. But he'll be back. I think he'll do better this week. And he plays at 8 p.m. So what's the worst thing that can happen? Also another California guy, by the way. He played in San.
Fucking cold.
He
That's
played.
The worst thing that can
he
happen.
played. He played in San Francisco, and then I'm like, come on, well, you chose to come to DC. You should know it's gonna be fucking cold. But also San Francisco isn't that warm. It's like one of the colder California places. Okay, this is good. We'll end it right here. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're gonna watch the Black Phone 2. You want to talk about that after?
We'll see.
Gonna be chit-chatting?
We'll see. Maybe.
I'm ready to lock in. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Are you think it's gonna be better or worse?
I was pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed the first one. Like, I went into it like, I don't know about this. But then
You think you're gonna be disappointed?
No, I don't think so.
The streets are talking.
Yeah.
I've seen some chitter chatter.
I'm hopeful. I mean, it took them so long to come out with the second one. I'm hopeful.
Did it?
Yeah.
When did the first one come out?
Been
I have a fucking
years.
I have a fucking phone. Black Phone release date. Black Phone. 2021.
Yeah, I was thinking it was before I moved here.
I feel like I saw that in theaters.
No, I didn't.
I think I did. But I don't remember.
But I'm hopeful then that the second one's going to be better.
Better?
Yeah.
How do you follow up the Black Phone?
Like the Black
That
Phone
was
2.
a good one. That was a good movie. How long is it going to take us to get to the theater?
I feel like it's more supernatural stuff, so it might just depend on what you're into. Which
I'm
you
excited.
prefer.
I don't want to take the criticism to the heart, but apparently the streets are wishy-washy with how they feel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we'll see. We're gonna go watch it. You think he's done showering?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's go watch the fucking Black Phone 2.
All